What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, tigerfitness.com. So sometimes you're so in love with an ingredient, you try it, and you read into what it does that you just have to come out with it. And this was something that was recommended to me by my man, Scott Cohn. And when I came back to bodybuilding, I was getting ready for a boxing tournament in August. And in July, you know, my wife and I decided that I should probably not get punched in the head for much longer. So I gave up that camp and went into bodybuilding. As you guys know, bodybuilding, whether natural or not, puts a lot of stress on your body. So the first thing I promised my wife, I promised myself, is that I would not do anything to affect my health. I would not do anything to take more years off of my life than I've probably already done with all the sports I've played, all the things I've done, and all the shots I've taken to the dome, from football to boxing to whatever. So I got with my buddy Scott, and I'm like, hey, what should I take? And he's like, you know what? There's this thing called Ox Bile. And Ox Bile is a great supplement, and it essentially, I'll go over what it does, but the one thing is, for someone like me who has issues digesting things with the irritable bowel syndrome, it helps with how your body processes fat. Also helps your body digest certain vitamins that are crucial for your health. And for me, I'm like, I'll just take it straight up for that. But also along the lines of TUDCA, which is a very highly recommended bile supplement for liver health, Ox Bile is also going to be a bile supplement. So it's going to have those benefits I'll get into as well. A cool thing is that a lot of the supplements, you'll find them for really, really cheap. And I'm like, how come there's a price range between X and Y? Why is the difference? The difference is the extraction process. So not only do we have a super high quality Ox Bile, you know, coming from properly maintained oxen, so to speak, where they're not saturated with hormones. They're really well cared for. It's well sourced material because it is from oxen. This is not a vegan supplement. So vegans, sorry about that. It ain't going to work for you. But it needs to be, you know, basically standardized for cholic acid, which is the primary human bile acid. It helps digestion of fat and other nutrients, promotes other healthy digestion, right? And supports iron absorption, which the body requires to transport oxygen. So when I started taking this, I was actually still boxing, and I did notice that I also take Peak Physicor and stuff like that. I did notice that, yeah, I don't know if it's this or whatever, but I noticed that my breathing was good. And when I was training super high intensity for bodybuilding, I wasn't getting as winded as I thought it would be. So I'm going to go over Ox Bile. I don't know how long this video is going to take, but I really want to talk about it. And again, I came out with my own. It's MTS Nutrition Ox Bile. It's the best value for the best quality. 45% cholic acid, 45%. That is one of the higher ones you're going to find. And I'm really excited about it. I'm glad we have it in. I've been just taking the raw ingredient. Up to this point, I've been having the powder sent over, but now we have it. Everybody has it. It's available on Tiger Fitness. So what are they used for? So basically, they're used for people with health issues. Some people, right? Some people can't produce a bile within their body. So that's when it's given to them. So it's given prescribed or whatever for gallstone, gut infections, against harmful bacteria. It has been shown to actually help with skin conditions like psoriasis. Improves liver diseases. And again, we've talked about TUDCA. TUDCA is also a bile salt. So when you have a bile like that, it's going to have liver benefits. For diarrhea and fatty stool, which, by the way, IBS with IBS-D, I have those issues as well. And I do not process things always, where you will see what I've eaten in my stool sometimes, which shouldn't be there. Eye health, weight loss, and skin burns and infections, a lot of things. So what does it do? It helps remove toxic substances from the body. Those are broken down by the liver. Then they're combined with bile salts secreted in the gut as bile and removed through the stool. Helps with clear gut infections. If your gut damage is highly severe and gut immunity low, this results in leaky gut barrier that cause bacteria to enter your bloodstream and cause a systemic infection. Bile salts have antimicrobial activity and protect your body against harmful bacteria. So it reduces bacterial overgrowth in your gut and prevents bacteria and their toxins from entering the bloodstream. May help with psoriasis. Now, as someone, I would say prone to skin conditions, not terribly, but I had to take Accutane for acne as a kid. This is something that I will enjoy taking it for. If you do not have a gallbladder, you will generally suffer from a deficiency of bile acids. And of course, this is going to be given to them. It also may help, and again, the data on this is not clear, may help prevent obesity by enhancing fat burning. Again, I'm not really going to go and say that it does all that. So alongside promoting overall health, alongside promoting the absorption of certain vitamins, certain minerals, alongside potential liver health benefits, alongside digestive benefits, Ox Bile is a great supplement to take. We've made it where it's extremely inexpensive to take. We've made it where it is something that is easy to use. Now we have it in a gram. Okay, so the serving for our Ox Bile, and I'm pulling up the label right now, 2 capsules is a serving, 30 servings per container. So there is 60 total caps. Ox Bile is 1,000 milligrams per serving. That's 500 milligrams per cap. It's 45% cholic acid. Some people need less, some people need more. I say take 1 to 2 capsules per day with food. For someone like me who does have digestive issues, or if you're going through strenuous training, remember, when you're training hard, your body's breaking down more stuff, putting your body through more stress. That's when I do more. So generally speaking, even though it says take 2 caps per day or is directed by a healthcare professional on the label, off-label, what I would recommend, if you're just a normal dude or chick, I would take 1 capsule twice a day. So with your higher fat meals, maybe, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to take it with it, but why not? So let's say breakfast, you take it with your eggs, dinner, you take it with your steak. What I do during the day when I'm under extreme stress and I'm training for a show, or when I'm just living life, I put my body under a lot of stress. I just started boxing again. I'm also training really hard. I'm coaching multiple times a week, opening up a training facility here in Franklin, Tennessee called Legacy at Carbon. So I'm going to be moving around a lot. My body's under a lot of stress. I like to take it with every whole food meal. For me, that's 4 meals a day. So I will take 1 cap with 4 of my daily meals. And that's how I like to do it. The other meals, the whey protein meals, whatever, the shakes, the bars, I don't normally do it with that. That's what I personally use. But again, take it. And of course, if you have a healthcare professional who you get advice on this for, that is something that you would ask them about. But that's what I personally use to err on the side of caution. 2 caps a day is fine. It's going to help you out. I think you'll notice great results. I think you will notice you'll have more energy. You'll feel overall healthier. I think you'll notice that you'll have better stools. You have better bowel movements. If you're prone to diarrhea, I think you'll notice you'll have benefits when it comes to that. And I think you'll feel overall healthy. And if you can, I do like taking this. I also take ambrosia nectar. Nectar has my blood work pretty much on point. But if your liver enzymes are off a little bit and you start taking Ox Bile, I want you to, next time you get it tested, just look at that and see if it affects it any. I want to see if it affects you the way it might in having a liver health benefit. But of course, if liver health is your goal, ambrosia nectar is always my go-to. But this is something that can, in very inexpensive way, aid in your overall health and wellness. So anyway, that's Ox Bile. I think everyone should take it. All right. I know a lot of us aren't deficient in bile in our body. However, if you are living life, if you are training, if you like to have an occasional drink or two, I think Ox Bile will definitely help you. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell, tell all your friends about it, and of course, buy all your dietary supplements, including this Ox Bile, which again, I didn't have to come out with. I was getting it very inexpensive. Again, I have been in this industry a long time. I get all the raw ingredients I want. I'm not going to make millions of dollars on Ox Bile. I do not, again, it's a very low margin product, very inexpensive product, but I wanted this for myself, for my family. I was actually just talking to Tyler, who is our, he's actually in charge of our procurement of materials. He's our production manager, basically. And I told Tyler, I want you to take this. I want my entire company taking this. I might comp the whole damn company bottles of this because it's so damn healthy for you, and I really believe in it. So anyway, guys, that's Ox Bile. Again, if you want to buy it, that's fine. If you don't buy it from us, buy it from a source you trust, and make sure that it's not just Ox Bile. Make sure that it is standardized for cholic acid, okay? That's the key. So if you don't like me, you're like, Marc Lobliner sucks, I don't want to support him, his family, or all the kids he helps out for free by coaching. See that appeal to pity? It's a psychology. It's not psychology. That's a sociology. Well, what class did I take that in? Anyway, I learned it in college. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this. Hopefully you buy it from me. If you don't, buy it from a reputable source that you can trust. That standardizes for cholic acid. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. I'm a pro bodybuilder, and this is my experience with plant protein. Whey protein is awesome. However, in some individuals, it can cause distension and bloating. When I was going for my pro card, I needed everything to be perfect. I needed a small waist. Ambrosia planta is basically hypoallergenic, meaning that all the chances of having bloat, distension, not an issue. Planta tastes great, mix is amazing, and it is the protein that I credit with helping keep my waist tight and small to earn my IFBB Pro card. Planta, the IFBB Pro's choice.